But you're the narcissist. Welcome to today's topic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Coach Tobias Forst, founder of Achilles Life Coaching, decade-long recipient of narcissistic abuse, and I've saved myself from it. And I will support you on your journey to your personal freedom. So many of you, including the majority of my clients, have heard the phrase, the accusation of them allegedly being the narcissist. But you're the narcissist, as I stated in the intro. If that has happened to you, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments and the situations wherein you heard those words directed at you. And I'm looking forward to your detailed explanations. So let's take a look at the following premise. Let's say you were in a verbal interaction with your narcissistic partner, you were sarcastic, or over the past few days you've offered not much of time and validation and attention to him or her, or you might have even been passive-aggressive during a verbal interaction, or last but not least, even at an increasing state, toxic even, which led to the fact that this quality being in your vicinity accuses you of you actually being the narcissist. What's the goal behind this? The goal is that you are supposed to change your behavior and you are supposed to doubt your reality. The severity of this accusation is not to be taken lightly, ladies and gentlemen. We will go through action recommendations, or better said, reaction recommendations at the end of the video. But do not underestimate the severity of this, because this is not merely a criticism of your certain action A or action B. It is actually aimed at your entire character and operating system. So be mindful of that. This is a big one when you hear it, or at least it's supposed to be. Before we go into detail about soft factors and hard factors as to why you are not a narcissist, it could end right here at this point by you employing Hitchens's razor. Whatever is asserted without evidence can also be dismissed without evidence. So at this point you could merely counter with no, wrong, bollocks, nonsense, whatever. But we will take the narcissist by their word for a brief moment to humor ourselves and to learn, ladies and gentlemen, to learn and be prepared. Now this leads us to, first of the soft factors as to why you are not a narcissist. It's about the timing, ladies and gentlemen. Were you proactively being sarcastic? Were you proactively deciding to spend less time, attention, and validation on your partner for the past 3 days? Were you proactively choosing to be passive-aggressive? Did you proactively opt for being toxic toward them? No. Your way of handling things, your use of sarcasm, passive-aggressiveness, whichever, was a reaction, your reaction toward their behavior. Timing is a big one among the soft factors, ladies and gentlemen. Second of all, second point. Did you engage in sarcasm or passive-aggressive behavior out of a desire to control your narcissistic partner? No, you did not aim this, the way you phrased it, the way you spoke, as to control them, as to exert dominance over them. This was not what you did. Those two factors in mind, ladies and gentlemen, is quite the same as using martial arts out there in the streets. Scenario 1, you cross the street toward the guy at the corner and you engage in physically acting toward him in a certain way. Now we have a problem with the law, and rightfully so. Scenario 2, you cross the street toward the guy at the corner and you engage in physical actions against him while he's in the process of physically threatening somebody else or you. So what those two scenarios have in common is your use of physical actions toward this guy at the corner across the street. The timing is essential. One is proactive and hence problematic for you. The other is reactive, your reaction towards an action that is just that is ongoing at this very moment. And whoever doesn't like your verbal martial arts style, they can go cry somewhere over there after they've vented the narcissistic rage and stomped the floor nervously. I'm not kidding you, I've seen this. Adult people, women, men alike, stomping their feet after they found that their narcissistic rage did not yield the result in the person, in the reaction of the person that they were trying to diminish and invalidate. Let's go to the hard factors, ladies and gentlemen. The hard factors as to why you are not a narcissist are the following. Was your action of being sarcastic, offering less time validation, attention for him or her, or being passive-aggressive toward them, was your action aimed at crossing a boundary, or was it aimed at setting a boundary? It was the latter, ladies and gentlemen. You aimed at setting a boundary, right there. Was this delivered by you with a sharp tongue? Yes. Yes, maybe. Maybe overly so. But you, ladies and gentlemen, are not responsible for the feelings of other people. So they need to put their big boy pants or big girl pants on. Last but not least, for me personally, what I consider to be the most important hard factor as to why you are not a narcissist is the topic of emotional regulation. Your sarcasm, your passive-aggressiveness, whichever, from the examples at the beginning of the video, were not required for you to regulate your own emotions by using somebody else. You, ladies and gentlemen, do not require other people to regulate your own emotions. Narcissists, however, do. If you remember, if you memorize one thing and one thing only, memorize this very aspect of this video, ladies and gentlemen. Do you require other people to regulate your own emotions? If the answer is no, there you go. There you go. Because you're a grown-up. You're a mature adult woman or man, an adult lady or gentleman. And you are very well capable of regulating your own emotions without requiring other people to be diminished. That said, that leads us to the conclusion, ladies and gentlemen. Your narcissistic partner, your interlocutor, if I pronounce it correctly, this word, did nothing short of trying to gaslight you. They wanted to make you doubt your reality. They wanted to make you change your behavior in a very fundamental way, because "you're the narcissist" is a statement, an accusation that is aimed at your very core and character. So last but not least, action recommendations, ladies and gentlemen. How can you handle this? Let's re-pick up one thing from the first quarter of the video, Hitchens's razor. But you're the narcissist. No. Wrong. Nonsense. Or however else, in a one-word or two-word answer, you want to end this pseudo-discussion right there. Option number 2. Yeah, of course. What did you think? Sure. Option number 3. If you really want to rattle their cage, just incline your head slightly. Start grinning like the devil. And if you feel so inclined, I did it twice, it's amazing. Start laughing like a madman. Shh. So whichever your option is, ladies and gentlemen, don't let this statement of "you're the narcissist" get to you. Because considering everything I detailed above, you are not. And to conclude this video, ladies and gentlemen, without any attempt to gaslight you from my part, what remains for me to say to you is, but you're your own hero. You're your own heroine. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.